So, you've started your reinvention journey and you're just wanting to feel a little bit more feminine, more polished, more pulled together whenever you go out. You're ready to feel more confident about the person that you're becoming, but you really just don't know where to start. Really excited to get into this video today where I talk about everything femininity, living a soft life, refining your style, the way that you carry yourself, and some of the ways that you can level up your femininity as soon as today. If you're ready to get started, let's go. Hey Ambition babes, welcome back to this channel. I am so excited that you have joined me today. My name is Dion, also known as the Face of Ambition, across all social media platforms. If you have not followed me on all those spaces, please make sure that you take time and do so. I create content for individuals 40 years or older who are ready to reinvent themselves and prioritize self-care. So if that is content that you're looking for, make sure that you follow this channel. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and follow me on all social media platforms. I'm so excited for this video today. This has been one that I've been thinking about for a long time because a lot of you all have asked about how to present more sophisticated, what femininity means while you're on this reinvention journey. One of the things that you've really identified that you want to change on your reinvention journey is how individuals experience you. When you walk into a room, do you command the room? Are you full of confidence? Do you like the way that you look, the way that you dress? Do you have a skincare routine that keeps your skin glowing and radiant and beautiful? Before this time, before we really started our reinvention journey, we've been someone's mama, someone's husband, someone's business partner, someone's sister, and we're really ready to turn it around and just pay attention to ourselves. Like, we look at ourselves in the mirror and we're like, I love you, but sometimes I don't like you. I don't like what I see. I want to change the things that I don't like about myself. And I'm a huge advocate for changing what you don't like about yourself. There's nothing wrong with who you are. There's nothing wrong with your beauty. There's nothing wrong with your smile. There's nothing wrong with your shape. There's nothing wrong with your complexion. If you don't like what you see as far as how you dress, the way that you speak, your etiquette, your cultural awareness, those are things that you can change as soon as today. And I am so excited to be able to offer you tips on what to do to really be able to change yourself, to be able to present more sophisticated, to feel more polished, to feel more feminine, to carry yourself in a true and authentic way that feels like who you are, just a level up. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. But if you're ready to just change the way that individuals experience you, if you want to look and feel different, I'm so excited that you're ready for this content today. So I have 10. Do I have 10? Yes, I have 10 micro tips that are going to help you feel more sophisticated, polished, pulled together, and just more feminine while you're on your reinvention journey. Number one is a classic style. This does not mean that you have to go out and buy a tailored suit, but what is your classic style? What is your signature style? My signature style happens to be black. I wear black a lot, but I really like tailored looks, things that are really pulled together, that are clean, have really straight lines. I like things that are ironed and pressed well. I take my clothes to the dry cleaners or I iron them myself to make sure that they look really good. I don't, if I have something that is like washing out, I don't like to wear like washed out or dingy clothes. Wearing things that are going to fit your body, going to fit your hips, accentuate your good parts, make you feel good whenever you walk out of the house. Nothing feels worse than to be tugging and pulling on your outfit whenever you leave the house. So identify that classic style that just fits you. If it is that you like a graphic tee girl with a blazer, or are you like a flare jean and boots type of girl? Do you like wearing halter tops or like crop top shirts with a nice pair of trousers? Do you enjoy dainty jewelry or chunky jewelry? Really identifying what your classic style is and nail it, so that when people see you, they always know, like, you always look so put together, you always look so polished, and it just makes you feel so much more confident. You feel like that girl when you enter the room. You always smell good. People really like to be around you because you always look so clean and put together, and they just are like, you just have an aura of confidence about you that just comes from having a classic style. Today, open that closet door, stand in there for a little while and say, what do I like and what no longer brings me joy? You know that outfit that no longer brings you joy. It's got a snag in it, it's missing a button, it never fit right, it's for your goal weight, you're not quite there yet. Those are some of the things that you need to say, you know, I'm gonna take these things out of my closet, I'm gonna archive them for just a little while, and I'm gonna come back to them, or I'm going to donate them. Find the things, the signature pieces that you have, or even go out to spaces to be able to purchase them. I am not telling you to go to Macy's or Dolce & Gabbana and spend millions of dollars on a brand new wardrobe. I'm saying to be able to be practical for what you need that fits your budget, but also makes you feel polished and like that girl. Number 2 is grooming. Your personal hygiene, the way that you smell, the way that you clean your body, how you keep your hair, your fingernails, your toenails, your heels. All of those things are part of your personal grooming routine. Being highly groomed is the thing that people see the most. Whenever they see your hair, your skin, it always looks so nourished and supple and healthy. I'm not saying that you have got to spend a ton of money on your grooming products. I'm saying stand in the mirror and comb your hair. Whenever you're going outside, make sure that your hair is pulled together, that you're showing what's underneath that bonnet to the world. Whenever you are stepping out in sandals, make sure that your heels are pumice, that your toenails are groomed and polished. Make sure that your nails look good. Just be pulled together. There are times that you're gonna break a nail and you look a little snag-a-tooth around the nails. You know, there's gonna be times that you're like, I don't have the money to go get the manicure or pedicure that I want right now. There's nothing wrong with sitting on the edge of the tub and painting your toenails and pumicing your heels. And there's nothing wrong with standing in the mirror and watching a YouTube video on how to add clip-ins into your hair, or to press your hair, or to dye it, or to straighten it, or to wear it natural. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing it yourself, but do it to the very best of your ability, especially where you are financially. Grooming is the thing that's going to make you feel absolutely amazing. Take that everything shower at least 2 times a week. Get in your bathtub and put in some Epsom salt, turn on some music, light a candle. When I talk about grooming, I'm talking about the things that people see and the things that people don't see. That just makes you feel so much more elevated, so much more sophisticated and polished whenever you leave. Use a good body oil, use a good lotion. Those are the things that are really going to help you feel like you're really changing on your reinvention journey. Number 3 is confidence. Now this one's a little hard because sometimes we don't have confidence in ourselves. Like, we've been so pushed down, so talked about, so mistreated by others or even by ourselves that we don't have the confidence that we want whenever we present ourselves in public. But there is nothing wrong with faking it till you make it. Fake it until you believe it, honey. Whenever you walk with your head held high. When you enter a room, make people look at you. When you are going to have to be completely delulu. You're going to have to be completely delusional on this reinvention journey until it becomes who you are. And so if you do not have the confidence that you want today, start envisioning the confidence that your higher self, your future self has, and start acting like her. Act like the woman that you want to become. Whenever she walks into her office, the grocery store, the business meeting, into church, that she's just holding herself with a certain amount of assurance, that she knows she looks good. You knew that before you got there, that you took the bath, that you shaved your legs and your armpits, that you put on the nice lotion, and that you went to the gym today, you know, that you were well groomed. So you should act like it. You spent time getting dressed. You know that you look good and you feel good inside and out. Walk with that type of confidence. If it's not who you are today, work on her every single day. Speak to her in the mirror until you start believing it. Affirm yourself. Remind yourself how beautiful you are. Remind yourself that your temple is where the Holy Spirit dwells. And because he is inside of you, you can't help but to be confident. You can't help but to radiate light and beauty to those that you meet. The more that you practice having confidence, the more that you will have it. Number 4 is good posture. Look, as I sit up a little bit, having good posture just makes you look more sophisticated. It helps you present yourself with confidence. Sitting up in your chair, like you're being intentional about the way that you're carrying yourself, that you're really present with your body, that you're walking not to hold in your stomach or hide what your figure looks like, but to really be able to feel like I look my best, I'm carrying my body the best, that I'm not sliding my feet on the ground whenever I walk, that I'm picking my feet up whenever I walk, that I'm holding my head high when I enter a space. It doesn't matter if you work from home or in an office. Whenever you even walk around your house, practice good posture. Whenever you're sitting at the dining room table, sitting at your desk, sitting on the couch, cross your legs when you're sitting on the couch. Practice what that feels like to just feel more elegant, more sophisticated. They're like the woman that you want to be. If that woman does not cross her legs, but she just makes sure that she sits with her legs closed and has them daintily to the side, make sure that you're practicing your posture. One of the things that people notice the most about you is the way that you hold your body. If you hold your body confidently, people will believe that you are more confident. Number 5 is polished communication. I've spoken about this in a past video because there's nothing more sexy than a woman with an expanded vocabulary. So use your words. Make sure that you're articulating your thoughts thoroughly. Make sure that you're communicating with eye contact and really leaning into the conversation that you're having. The woman that you're reinventing yourself into no longer uses slang, vulgar language, or just derogatory terms. Start taking those things out of your vocabulary. Start taking out words that no longer suit you. Start speaking in that higher language. Take out the words that I can't, or I don't know, or I'm fin to, or I'm fixin' to do it. Take out the words that don't suit you. I'm fin to, there's nothing wrong with saying I'm fin to, but why don't you do it right now? If you're fixing to do it, then do it. If you're going to do it, be the person that says, you know what, I'm about to do it right now because I've said that I'm going to do it for way too long. I've always said that I'm going to start this journey. I'm going to start this process. I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to take more care of my body. But you know what? I'm fixing to do it right now. Today's the day that I do it. And I'm going to change the way that I speak to myself and to others. Individuals will start hearing the way that you talk, and they're going to be attracted to your language. They're going to see the confidence that you exude when you start saying the things that you can do, and that you start taking out words like I can't out of your vocabulary. Everything will start changing in the way that you see yourself. Number 6 is cultural awareness. In order to be more sophisticated, polished, pulled together, it takes you understanding other cultures. I understand how easy it is to just know about your culture, where you are today, the individuals that look like you or identify as you do, just to know about their culture. But being aware of other cultures is so sophisticated because you're now able to have an appreciation for art, for music, for other individuals that helps you to be able to relate with individuals on another level. Being aware of the things that are going on in the news, in the media, in politics, in your local and state politics just really helps you to be more aware of what is happening around the world and have a lot more empathy and sympathy to others that are not in the same position that you're in. If you want to feel more sophisticated, take yourself to a museum on a date. Learn about another culture. Learn about art. Learn about other individuals' experiences. If you want to really level up, take another language. Understand French or Italian or Spanish. Practicing another language and being able to expand your vocabulary and your knowledge base makes you want to see more of the world. You have a more in-depth understanding of the world that does spark that sense of adventure in you. You want to see more. You want to expand the places that you've been because now you're more culturally aware that this world does not exist just in the zip code that you live in. It is so much larger than that. And when you allow yourself to be more culturally aware, your world just opens up. Number 7 is etiquette. This is the one that a lot of us are triggered by with our moms telling us to take our elbows off the table. But she had a point. Etiquette is one of the number 1 ways to make you feel more sophisticated and polished. This is something that doesn't cost a single thing. Being gracious, saying please, thank you. Being more polite, being respectful costs absolutely nothing and is something that you can start as soon as today. Writing a thank you card and putting it in the mail for someone that has done something kind to you. Setting your table at home and eating with all of your forks and your spoons is something that you can just start practicing with yourself, with your kids, with your spouse. These are some of the small ways that they start becoming who you are. Using cloth napkins, keeping your napkin in your lap, wiping your mouth after every bite, chewing with your mouth closed, sipping water once your mouth is empty. There are certain things that we have been taught about etiquette that we have just completely put to the side because we were feeding kids and we had strollers and we're trying to breastfeed and we're trying to pick kids up from school and we're just trying to get things done and we don't have time to set the table and we don't have time to say thank you and write that thank you card and be super gracious to everyone that we meet. But just being intentional about your etiquette, how you present, how people experience you, makes you feel more polished and more like that girl. Number 8 is continual learning. I believe you all have heard me talk about continuing to learn in other videos because it is so important while you're on your reinvention journey. Be a consistent learner. Attend the lectures. Go to the spaces that are going to be able to teach you something that you didn't know before. Starting that hobby that you said you always wanted to do is an amazing way to start learning. Not only will you learn other people and get to meet new people, but you'll also be able to do the thing that you always said you were going to do. You're no longer lying to yourself anymore and saying, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to learn this language, I'm going to learn calligraphy, I'm going to learn business etiquette, I'm going to learn finance, I'm going to start this business, I'm going to learn how to start my own business. Start today. Being a continual learner is the most amazing way to feel more sophisticated, polished, like you're actually moving forward. There's something about learning that gives you that momentum, that makes you feel like, you know what, I was this person yesterday, but I'm not her anymore. I know a little bit more. I'm trying a little bit more. I'm taking the steps that are necessary to be a bigger, better person in this life. This is going to make you feel like you are truly leveling up, that you're really able to reach your goals. If you want to be more polished and sophisticated, make sure you make learning a priority. Number 9 is networking. Building a network of individuals that are as diverse as our world makes you feel just so much more learned, so much more educated, so much more connected. If you want to feel more polished and sophisticated, get in spaces where you're going to have to present as the professional, as the SME that you are. If you want to be able to hand out your business card or connect with people on LinkedIn, if you want to be able to email individuals about what you're doing, you're building this new business, you're helping someone fundraise, expanding your network makes you feel just more connected to the people that you want to be like. It makes you feel more connected to those that are around you. It puts you in a situation where you want to put on your very best self. And so when you're networking, you're not going in there like, oh, these people already know me, I don't have to show up for them. No, these people have absolutely no idea who you are. This is the time to put on your very best face. This is the time that you show up as that woman that you've been practicing in the mirror. You're now going to take all the etiquette, the communication. This is the time to really flex it. Networking is an amazing opportunity for you to be able to take everything that you've learned and to be able to put it into practice in a safe space. And number 10 is authenticity. Nothing will ruin this journey for you faster than trying to be like someone else. I am not suggesting that you look at someone else, put their picture on the wall and be that person. What I am suggesting is for you to close your eyes and identify who you want to be. What makes you feel happy? What would make you feel like I'm changing the way that I present myself? I love the way that I look, the way that I dress, the way that I hold myself. I feel more polished. When you start closing your eyes, the person that you should see is a person that you've always seen in the mirror. Be true to yourself. Start this journey understanding that, yes, I want to be able to change, but I want to be authentic. One thing that people will be able to smell the fastest is when you're not being true to who you truly are. Make sure that you're showing up as your very best and highest self in every situation that you're in. Being true to yourself means that you're not lying to yourself. You are on a reinvention journey and you do want to change, but this is going to be the person that I am becoming. I'm not trying to become like her because I feel like she has all the followers and she has all the friends and she makes all the money. I want to be the person that God created me to be. I want to be the very best that He wants me to be. I want to show up that in a way that honors Him. Being authentic, being true to yourself is the number one way to really build confidence, true confidence, and to be able to make the lasting change that you seek. So ladies, these are the 10 micro tips that I have found that just make you feel more polished and sophisticated. I understand that this was very high level. I did not get into the nitty gritty of a lot of the things that you can do while you're on this reinvention journey, but I wanted to make sure that you had the steps, the beginning steps to make yourself feel more sophisticated. What does it take? What does it look like? And what areas can I start as soon as today? If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions that you would like to discuss further, please make sure that you leave them in the comment section below. I love continuing our conversation in the comment section because I love responding to every single one of your comments and thoughts. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure that you leave it a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you on our next video. Bye.